Hello, and welcome to our on-demand webinar. My name is Irma, and today we'll be covering Work Smarter, Not Harder, Enhance Productivity with Microsoft Copilot for Sales. In today's fast-paced business environment, leveraging the latest tech is no longer a luxury, but a necessity. Get ready to discover how to elevate your business operations, enhance your security, all before driving your Microsoft cutting edge solutions. Before we get started, I do want to introduce who we are here at Otava. We specialize in delivering secure, compliant multi-cloud solutions along with top-tier professional services to tackle today's critical business challenges. Built on industry standards and fortified by strong collaborative customer relationships, our solutions ensures your business not only meets its goals, but thrives in this competitive landscape. Today, our speaker is Justin. He's our SME with over 8 years of experience in the IT and cloud services. Justin is currently our product specialist at Otava, focusing on Microsoft Azure and M365 solutions. He additionally has a solid experience in VMware environments, cloud security, and backup solutions. Justin, did I miss anything here that you would like to add?
No, I think that's okay.
Sounds good. And well, as I mentioned, I'm Irma, and I'll be your facilitator during this webinar. Currently, I am the digital and product marketing specialist here at Otava. Now, with all these formalities out of the way, we can jumping into the agenda. Well, we'll discuss the importance of Microsoft's Copilot, the requirements and the installation of implementing such thing, Copilot for sales features, Copilot feature development, security components, how can Otava help you in your AI journey? And then wrap it up with a few next steps in Otava's Futures events. But before we do all that and setting up this webinar, based on research, 64% of employees don't have enough time or energy to do their job. Over the past few years, the pace and volume of work have only increased. On a given workday, our heaviest users search for what they need is 18 times. We receive over 250 Outlook emails and send over 150 team chats. Every minute spent managing this digital debt is a minute not spent in work. So in a world where creativity is a new productivity, digital debt is more than an inconvenience, and it is impacting our business. As we can see from this comprehensive pie chart, Microsoft AI is embedded in many applications and services. However, today we will be focusing on the modern work slice that covers Microsoft 365 service. And over the course of the webinar, we will see how Copilot interconnects with Office and customer relationship management applications. On that note, I do want to jump into our Copilot for Sales presentation. And with the very first question that I have here for you, Justin, is could you tell us what are the system requirements for Microsoft Copilot for Sales?
Thank you for the introductions, Irma. And to answer your questions, Copilot for Sales requires a Microsoft 365 license and is compatible with the latest versions of Microsoft Outlook and Teams. At the same time, it requires an internet connection for optimal functionality.
And where can Microsoft Copilot for Sales be deployed?
Microsoft Copilot for Sales is available for deployment in various global regions, including the US, Canada, EU countries, and several others, ensuring compliance with local data handling regulations. As you can see, not all subscriptions are compatible with Copilot, but are planned to be in the near future. So to get the best value from your subscription, we recommend going for the Business Premium subscription, as it has a comprehensive set of productivity tools, but also provides advanced security. Before using the add-on, we must enable it, and we can see and do so from our email interface in Outlook. The add-in might not be visible, so make sure you have the add-in checkbox selected in the Outlook ribbon settings. Once you do that, you'll be able to sign in into your CRM application.
Thank you, Justin. And can you describe how Microsoft Copilot for Sales handles data synchronization and how it conflicts between CRM systems and Microsoft 365 apps?
Yes, so Copilot for Sales integrates with M365 apps and CRM systems like Dynamics 365 or Salesforce, ensuring data synchronization through APIs and services like Microsoft Graph. Copilot typically relies on predefined rules to resolve conflicts. So these rules might prioritize one data source over another or prompt the user to manually resolve the discrepancy. This process ensures data integrity by maintaining a single source of truth. Now, we will now move on to the customization part of Copilot for Sales.
And with that, you just let in there. Can you describe how does Copilot for Sales, is it customizable?
Yes, Copilot for Sales is customizable, and it allows customization of CRM fields displayed in Outlook and in Teams. You can enhance the interface and functionality by enabling more advanced features, saying you want to show the Copilot features for your entire organization, or you want to limit that. You can tailor compliance settings to align with specific industry regulations and company policies by customizing OpenAI compliance processing. This is where you can also enable new features that are in preview. You can set specific field types to better organize and retrieve CRM data from communications when saving email or meetings to your CRM. And in the end, you can introduce customizable forms that display key fields, making it easier for sellers to access vital information quickly. An important note here is this can only be achieved by a CRM administrator. So if you're accessing the settings pane while you're not a CRM administrator, you will only see a message saying that this page will be available soon.
And can Microsoft Copilot for Sales integrate with third-party apps and data sources? And if so, what are some of the security implications?
Yes, user can extend the capabilities using Power Platform connectors to include insights from both internal and external data sources. In the example shown here, managers have visibility over their team's customer conversations, where valuable information is shared about customers' needs, concerns, objections, and competition. The security implications of these integrations are managed through rigorous compliance standards, including data encryption in transit and at rest, and also secure access protocols like authentication. So now we will go through the applications which are compatible with Copilot for Sales, and the first one is Microsoft Word. To make sure that you get the most out of your customer's time, it's good to prepare ahead of any planned interaction that you have with your customer. So to create a meeting preparation in Microsoft Word, you select the Draft with Copilot icon, you enter your prompt followed by the / symbol, select the Copilot for Sales option, and select an upcoming sales meeting. After clicking Generate, you will receive a concise brief based on the information you exchange with the customer for that specific opportunity gathered from CRM data, helping you be prepared and in the know. Please note that this feature is in preview and has the following requirements. The meeting is in the upcoming next 30 days. Meeting has at least one external participant. The invite includes the user as required or an optional attendee. And also the meeting has at least one external participant who is matched to a contact in your CRM. Moving on to Microsoft Teams, here we have more enabled features, and we will first take a look at Teams meetings.
Justin, I didn't mean to interrupt here, but just wanted to share that this was one of my favorite use cases. He had training with our sales teams not too long ago, and this was just very powerful, not only for the sales team. I'll let you set it up, but I just wanted to call that out.
Thanks for that. I also use Copilot for sales in Teams as well, actually every day. So jumping on to Microsoft Teams, if the add-on is not installed, you can do so from the app section. Once you add it to your Teams application, just pin the app to the side for quick access. When you have a meeting with your customer, make sure to record and transcribe the meeting. Recording and transcription can be enabled either automatically by your M365 administrator or manually by you at the meeting start. After the meeting has concluded, you can find the Copilot for Sales meeting summary in the chat section, or you can use the Open Summary button. You can also find the summary directly from the meeting window under the Sales section in the Recap tab. The Copilot for Sales Conversation Intelligence uses natural language models to complete the following tasks. You can generate call reports automatically, can detect questions, you can calculate conversational KPIs and provide sentiment analysis, can extract action items like follow-ups, and lastly, it can also create tasks in your CRM for either follow-ups or any other important information you might want to track for a specific opportunity. So let's say you have a big opportunity and want to involve your colleagues or your manager for quick support. You can either create a team or a deal room for that specific opportunity where you can discuss and share information in a quick manner so you can streamline the preparation for following up with your customer. If at any point you need to share a contact's information, you can do so by using the copy link option from the contact details. This will create a link directly to your CRM for that specific person or entity. Sales Copilot in Outlook has the most features. And while jumping into it, in Outlook, Copilot for Sales transforms the simple task of reading an email by enhancing it with additional features to streamline the sales process. You can email summary provided by Copilot for M365 with additional CRM information grabbed by Copilot for Sales. To expand the information, you can use the Open Sales button, opening the sidecar. Here, you will see the information about the customer, links to recent deals for this customer or account, sales-specific next actions, and other related CRM records. Now let's presume you receive a new email from someone looking to acquire your product. Or on the other side, you get a request from an existing account, but you don't know the person which is contacting you. When receiving an email from someone, you get the option to add the person to your CRM, either as a contact to an existing account or as a new sales lead. And as you can see on the right side, information is populated automatically based on the customer's signature. If at any time the person's details change, you can edit the record in Copilot for Sales, which also updates the details in your CRM. So you don't have to leave Outlook in order to edit the person's details.
That's very convenient.
Yeah, and fast. You can also save email threads or summaries and meetings to Salesforce or Dynamics 365 and then connect them to CRM records. This way, your revenue organization has the latest information regarding that topic for a specific opportunity. Dealing with long conversations can be a hassle. For example, you have a customer you discussed with regarding a specific acquisition, but it was depending on approvals from higher management from the customer side. Now, after a few weeks, the customer comes back saying they're ready to commit. So going through that many conversations daily, it's hard to keep up with all the threads. As Irma said, 150 messages, 250 email outlets. That's a lot. So Copilot for Sales can help with automatic summarization of email threads, thus reducing the time you need to allocate for recapping all their interactions with your customer in a manual way. Key sales information like summary of the opportunity and band analysis is also shown in Outlook when reading customer emails, helping you prepare well for your customer communication.
Justin, before we go, for those who don't know what BANT is, it stands for Budget, Authority, Needs, and Timing.
Yes, that's correct. Thank you, Irma. So let's say you have a customer that sent you an email or you want to provide additional information to a previous interaction. So the responses are generated by Microsoft Graph and key CRM record data. So Copilot for Sales can help you answer inquiries, draft proposals, or replies. Here's another situation. You had a meeting with the customer, everything went well, but to keep the momentum, it's always best to provide a quick follow up. What do you do? Here in this example, you can use draft an email button, then select the summarize a sales meeting dropdown, and you get a list of all the meetings you have concluded with the customer. Copilot for Sales immediately generates an email that includes follow ups from that selected conversation, making sure that your level of engagement is always at the top. Now, as I mentioned, some features may not be yet available or are currently in public review. And as this is an ongoing commitment from Microsoft, Copilot features and improvements are released every month and can be either visible or not based on the release phase implemented by Microsoft. Here we can see the roadmap from May. And if we look at this month's roadmap, this is the roadmap from July. Numbers have changed, and we can see an increase in launched items that can relate to Copilot. Now, please know that some features can be advertised by Microsoft but could still be in development. So if your administrator enabled the visibility of new preview features, you will be able to test new functionalities and provide feedback to improve your experience. To give you a quick summary, Copilot can help the sales team by automating routine tasks, providing insights into customer behavior and market trends, and also enhance the overall sales strategy with AI-driven recommendations. Here's a list of the use cases on how Copilot can assist you. You can lead generation and qualification by automating the identification and qualification of sales leads. You can identify sales, market trends, and competitive landscapes to identify opportunities and threats. Automate data entry and updates in CRM systems and provide AI-generated insights on customer behavior. Generate tailored sales proposals based on customer data, but also use AI to suggest upsell or cross-sell opportunities. Use AI to evaluate the effectiveness of your sales strategy. Automate routine customer communications. This is what I do mostly. And reduce manual tasks to increase focus on selling. And in the next session, we will discuss about pricing and security.
So, how does AI and Copilot for Sales ensure data and privacy and compliance?
Yes, Copilot leverages the already implemented security of Microsoft 365, and it adheres to the zero trust model. The zero trust model has three components, and these are least privileged access, verify explicitly, and assume breach. And we'll go through each of them. And first one will be limiting user access with just-in-time and just-enough access. Risk-based adaptive policies and data protection by ensuring the correct permissions are assigned to files, folders, teams, and email. Enforce the validation of user credentials, device requirements, and app permissions and behaviors. And minimize the blast radius and segment access by using Exchange Online Protection and Microsoft Defender XDR services to automatically prevent common attacks and to detect and respond to security incidents.
So, Justin, how does Microsoft ensure that Copilot for Sales adheres to ethical AI principles, particularly here speaking in the context of transparency and accountability in AI generated sales recommendations?
Yes, so on top of the zero trust model, Copilot also benefits from Microsoft's privacy, security, and compliance, which is implemented across the M365 environment. Finally, Microsoft is proactively addressing issues such as misinformation, disinformation, and is preventing harmful or discriminatory content in accordance with responsible AI principles.
And now, the most asked question and what you've been hinting at, how is Copilot for Sales different from Copilot from Microsoft 365? And what is the difference in pricing?
Yes, so Copilot comes as a free variant as well that you can access in a web browser. Its capabilities, as you can see on the slide, are limited and can only provide a glimpse on what Copilot can do. The M365 variant is $30 per user per month and can help with generating content and answering questions and creating summaries. Copilot for Sales comes at $50 per user per month and benefits from all the options of the M365 Copilot, and also has additional features that are tailored for sales workflows, such as displaying, adding, or changing CRM data, suggesting follow-up actions, and creating tasks. The licenses are not tied to a specific account, meaning that they can be assigned to other users in case you have multiple subscriptions.
Thank you, Justin. This has been great information. I know we're getting to the end of our presentation here, so I just would be remiss if I didn't stress the importance of AI in this day and age. As you can see on the slide, currently 86% of people are looking for AI to assist them in finding the right information. Therefore, wouldn't we want to leverage something that would be secure and compliant, not just for you, but for your colleagues too? And with that, I will hand it back to you to
Yes,
walk us through the last
t-
couple slides.
totally agree. So, if we look across the board, Microsoft has many helpful improvements for us, and Copilot helps with streamlining decision making with real time data analysis for executives and financial teams, optimize daily support operations and IT efficiency, and boost marketing, help HR processes, and empower sellers with AI driven insights. While we're here, we still have some time for a couple of questions. So, Verma, please ask away.
Yeah, so what machine learning models does Microsoft Copilot for Sales use to generate predictive sales and insights?
So, Microsoft Copilot for Sales utilizes a variety of machine learning models that are based on Microsoft's proprietary AI and analytics technologies. These models analyze historical data, sales trends, customer interactions, and other relevant factors to provide predictive insights.
Thank you. And I know we talked a lot about the benefits, but what are some of the limitations of Copilot for Sales in handling multilingual environments and diverse geographical regulatory requirements?
While Copilot for Sales is designed to support multiple languages, its effectiveness in multilingual scenarios can vary depending on the language and specific dialects used. So, as for regulatory compliance, Microsoft typically ensures that its services comply with major regulations like GDPR or CCPA, which is the California Consumer Privacy Act.
Yeah, thank you for that, Justin. And with that, that brings us to the end of our webinar here. Contact us to get step-by-step on how to prepare and install using Microsoft Copilot. Want to also just invite you guys to join our next webinars. The URL is on the screen. But before we completely wrap up, Justin, any last words of wisdom you want to leave us with?
Wisdom, well, as we finish today's webinar, I want the audience to remember that Copilot for Sales is a helpful companion in your everyday work. It takes care of the hard parts, letting you focus on connecting with your customers and making sales. I recommend you start using it and see how it makes your daily work easier and more successful.
Very well said. Thank you, Justin. And with that, for sure, now we are concluding our Work Smarter, Not Harder, Enhanced Productivity with Microsoft Copilot for Sales. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. Our contact information is on the screen, and we would like to invite you to join our future webinars. Feel free to check out our website and sign up for those events. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Thank you as well.